Okay, so welcome to this video. In today's video, I am going to be breaking down today's trade that I was able to take on the NASDAQ 100 today. Okay, so as you can see right here, I was able to take a long position on the NASDAQ 100 today. Here, as you can see, it was off of an inverse fair value gap. So here, I am treating this as a Judas swing. Why? Because when 9:30 opened, that was when market opened, price literally just dumped down and took out London lows. So at this point, we've taken out a sort of liquidity and we saw a huge push to the downside. So I am treating this as a Judas swing. So price ended up pushing to the upside and inversing this fair value gap. So on seeing this fair value gap, I took in my buy position, right? I am putting this to, I was just to tell you guys that I actually took this buy trade here. So I took my buy trade there. My first take profit was at this high, and then my second take profit was at London highs, right? So my first take profit ended up getting hit right here, and then I ended up putting my stops to break even, and not just break even, but above break even, and that was because I put my stops at the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap here. Yeah, so this bullish fair value gap, I put it at the consequent encroachment right there. So I ended up getting stopped out right there. And even though I would have still gotten stopped out because price ended up coming up all the way here, creating an SMT right here, as you can see. Price created an SMT with the S&P 500, and when news opened by 10, we ended up dumping to the downside. So it was okay that I put my stops to break even here. And the reason I did that was because, first of all, I didn't want to see price retracing back into this fair value gap, right? Because I wanted to treat it as a breakaway gap. And also, even if price was going to touch this fair value gap, I didn't want to see price go beyond the consequent encroachment. I just wanted to see price tap above the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap and just keep pushing. That is if it actually taps into it. And then the second one was that I didn't even want to see price retreating into this fair value gap at all, because I wanted to treat it as a breakaway gap, the same way this fair value gap stayed open right there. But price ended up hitting me, stopping me out, creating an SMT. Most likely I would have gotten stopped. I would have closed my trade. Let's say I didn't put my stops break even here. I would have most likely closed my trade right here because we ended up having an SMT, right? So yeah, that was basically today's trade. If you guys want to see the proof, I can show you all the proof of me taking this trade. Yeah, so I'm putting it up right now. So as you can see, this is the proof of me actually entering that trade right there. So here, as you can see, I ended up taking my buy position at 9:37. If we check the screenshot, I took my first buy trade at 9:37, just the two positions I entered, and then I ended up closing my first TP, which was TP1. TP1 ended up getting hit by 14:45. You know, it's different time zones. I'm in Nigeria. I don't know where you guys are, but in 2:30 here is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, right? So this is 2:45 in Nigeria. In New York, it is 9. Wait, hold on though. Hold on. In Nigeria, it is 2:45. In New York, it is 9:45. So as you can see here, first takeoff ended up getting hit at 9:45, and then I ended up getting stopped out at break even at 9:50 right there. So as you can see here, 9:50 got stopped out. If we check on the screenshot, 250. So yeah, as you can see, literally took the same trade on my broker. So don't just assume that I just drew random arrows right there. So yeah, that was basically today's trade. I'll now post or pull up a video of me taking this trade live in class. But till next time, I'll see you guys later.
Create a rectangle, just manipulate any of these sides to be on even with the other. So we calculate this